Some BS and beer media. It's Top of the Bleachers with Jason and Tucker.
Handoff, Smith coming right, trying to outrun the coverage, makes a cut, gets it. Oh, he's still going. Oh, he's going to score. He's got the ball.
Let's see what the guys are talking about today.
Yo, welcome in the Top of the Bleachers. We are live and the baseball game is going on, and we did not coordinate baby blue t-shirts. I don't know what we're doing. What's
Thunder, baby. You know, it's crazy you bring that up. I run video at the church, and we have like a video booth that is in the back of the church, and it sits up higher than everybody. So I see the back of everybody. And I'm always amazed every Sunday. It's like everybody gets up feeling red, and you'll see like everybody's wearing red. And then one day it'll be like everybody wears green. It's like it looks like we coordinated.
That's crazy.
Know. Maybe it's something you could probably get maybe not anymore. You used to be able, you could probably get a federal grant to study something like that.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you could get $1 million for that, probably. Anyway, welcome into the show. We're watching the game live. Arkansas, UL Monroe, and Arkansas just cranked the home run, make it 4-0, bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, before we get into sports, though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us through Facebook, Sports Talk with Friends. I think we're on X for a little bit longer, but then that's going to go away.
Well, we're going to be there, but we're not going to stream, so you can still come follow us and keep up with us. Because
Elon Musk is greedy.
Apparently, he's making cuts everywhere else, but in his own business. He's like, yeah, let's charge him more.
Yeah. I saved $100 billion over here. They can afford to.
I know, right? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Elon Musk. They got about burnt down my house the other day. So.
Yeah, you told me that. And then the other thing we're going to talk about is freaking Kyrie, man. That's the only news I saw today because I worked all day, so I didn't get to watch any news or anything. But that's the only thing I saw was that he tore his ACL.
Tore his ACL out for the season.
I
guess I heard a report today. It's the same knee that he shattered his kneecap on and was out for so long. So this thing's already had surgery on it. He's 33 years old. Over the last 3 months, is there a fan base that has suffered more than the Mavs?
I tell you, when it rains, it pours, right? That's what they say.
You lose Luka, you get Anthony Davis, you still got Kyrie, so you're thinking Kyrie and AD, man, maybe we could still make a run, maybe get deep in the playoffs. Anthony Davis goes down in his first game he plays for you. Now Kyrie goes down. Your season's pretty much lost. You might as well tank and try and get a good pick.
I guess you didn't hear the other thing.
And, I also heard that ticket prices for next year are going up 8%.
Yeah, I know, right?
For what? You should be giving me like a half discount to come watch the Mavs now.
Are they trying to run their fans off or what? You know what I mean? Like,
it sure does look like it. It sure does look like it.
Good grief.
Like last year, you were in the finals. Last year, you were in the finals.
I don't know. Let's trade your favorite player and charge you more to come.
Charge you more to come.
That's dirty. That is
dirty, man.
It is.
Name another fan base that has really suffered like that, that quickly too. I mean, this is like in the span of like 3 months or whatever, all this stuff has happened to you.
I don't know.
And then as a Mavs fan, you're sitting around watching the Lakers win like 6 in a row now. And they're going.
Yeah, there's examples, I guess, like, Portland not drafting Jordan, that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, but I'm talking about something that just fell apart that quickly, that fast.
They stunk for a long time. So maybe the Tampa Bucks had something happen back in the 80s that sent them tumbling.
I kind of think of Browns fans, but they have been bad for years and years, and they got like Baltimore had their team, like their owner just picked up and left in the middle of the night. They woke up one morning and didn't even have a team,
Yeah. The other thing I saw was Greeny was trying to talk in the panel. He was trying to talk him into Aaron Rodgers going to the Steelers.
To the Steelers?
Yeah. And I was like,
if you want to put a Band-Aid, on something, I mean, he'll do he'll do just as good as Russell Wilson did for you last year, or Fields. I mean,
oh no.
Dude, he still put up, even playing on the Jets, he still put up 4,000 yards. Now, he's not a good teammate. He's pretty much shown that he's not a good teammate. And if you get Aaron Rodgers, you're going to have to make some cap room to bring in Devontae Adams, because he got released today, and he's going to follow Aaron wherever Aaron goes, or wherever Derek Carr.
Oh, they released him today. I saw there was some other.
Yeah, they released. Yeah, they released. Well, today was today at 5:00. So right about now was the deadline for the franchise tags.
Oh yeah.
Cowboys paid.
I can't say his name.
Okazuna, or I don't know. They paid that good inside defensive guy that they had, and then Barkley got his contract today. I think he's making $20 million a year, something like that.
Well, I'll tell you, I was incorrect. I didn't think he had that good a year, but he came in 8th.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to put a Band-Aid on it for another year or whatever, but you really need to go get your future quarterback. You really need to find a future quarterback.
Yeah, and I saw something about the Browns are wanting Shador.
Man, if I was Shador, I wouldn't want to go to the Browns.
I don't think Dion let that happen. You know what I mean? Dion's not going to let that happen. He's going to go somewhere. He will.
How much control you think? I don't know.
Raiders or Cowboys or.
I think if I'm a team out there and I'm looking for a quarterback, I'm going to pay attention to the rest of the league. And Tom Brady just bought interest in the Las Vegas team. And Vegas is not interested in going after Aaron Rodgers. And Tom Brady is one of their, you know what I mean? Like, Tom's like, no, we don't need Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, dang, they scored again. It's 5-0 with 2 on. And little Aloy's up.
I don't know. I think that's right. I think the shortstop is the older run.
Oh.
Man, ULM's not very good in the field, are they?
They're not doing too good.
I'd take Charlotte over ULM right now.
7-0. 7-0. Bottom 4 now.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a 7-inning game today.
Maybe them Razorbacks will get a 30-point win tonight.
Against who? You talking about the softball team? Who are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. She shall not be named right now, so we don't jinx them.
Dude. On the road,
dude.
here's I'll give you a little bit of ray of sunshine. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's your little ray of sunshine. Vanderbilt is at the bottom of the league in defense. Okay.
Really?
Bottom of the league in defense. So now they're one of the best shooters in our league as far as percentages go. So if we can close out, we could probably get into a rock fight, and who knows, but if that team that couldn't hit the broadside of a barn that played in South Carolina shows up, you might as well just call it quits right now, man.
Yeah, man. It's at 9:00, man. Holy cow.
They're playing at 9?
Yes.
Well,
9:00.
Reese Reese has got his second soccer game tonight. And it's at 7. And I told Lacey I couldn't go because the Hogs were playing. I didn't know they was playing at 9. I could probably go to the soccer game and still get home in time to
You probably could, yep.
watch the game.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, no, come on till 9. That's crazy. That's late, man. We'll be over till almost midnight.
Yeah, they played Batesville in his first game. So I showed up, wore my soccer shirt that he got me, and sat and watched. He didn't get into the game. And we were down 2-0 with like 20 minutes left in the ball game, and it was cold. It was windy, and we were sitting on metal bleachers. And I turned to Lace and I said, "I don't think he's going to get in. Do you want to go?" And she was like, "Yeah, sure." And then they scored like 2 goals in the last minute of the game to tie it up. So I missed the best part of the whole game.
That's what happens every time you leave early. Somebody just smacked a home run.
Was that us? That was us, the way the crowd's reacting. Well, you didn't give it to a little kid, you drunkard?
I don't know who that was, but we have 9-0 now.
9-0.
Anyway, man, I gotta tell you, I made some homemade pizza last night.
Yeah, did you use your
I went and got
special sauce that you?
I made some sauce. Yes, I did. I got some canned tomatoes and then put some stuff in there.
Yeah.
Put it in the blender, blended it all up. Put it on the pizza pie. Had a bunch of toppings that I cut up and chopped up and did all kinds of some mozzarella. And I told you I got a giant peel for Christmas. I made it on there, had it on there, made it on there, slid it off in the oven. Woo!
Use a screen.
It's good. No screen.
You don't have a screen. All them years of working in that pizza place, and you never walked away with a screen.
I had one for a long time until it got too black to use. Like it was not useful anymore, so we had to get rid of it. But yeah, but man, it was good. It was really good. I need to work on the sauce a little more. I think I would like it just a little bit sweeter.
You gotta go like old school Italian. You gotta have them tomatoes boiling on the stove, and you got to add some stuff and a pinch of this and a pinch of that. Let it boil down for about 6-7 hours. Make your tomato sauce out of that. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that'd probably be better. But this was supposed to be fresh California tomatoes, canned tomatoes.
Oh yeah,
yeah, not like crushed or whatever. And then added some oregano, but I didn't have no oregano, so I was like, okay, I'll use some of this. It looks like oregano. And then, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Just kidding. I used some Italian.
I bet you that was some good pizza.
Best pizza ever. Just kidding. No, I used some Italian seasoning and stuff instead, and then a little salt, a little bit of sugar, blend it all up. Oh, a little olive oil. Put a little olive oil in there. A little dip of it. It was good, man.
What's in Italian seasoning?
I don't know.
Like I have a bottle of it that I use every once in a while, and I always think that when I pick it up, it's like, well, what is Italian seasoning? What is that? Like some thyme and oregano and all that
probably,
mixed in together?
Probably.
Or is it you getting some piece of some Italian somewhere?
It's Italian seasoning. Ain't you ever heard of it? They grow on little bushes.
Italians?
Yeah. Italian tree. Have you seen them? It was good. So that's what I did last night. And then I made one for lunch today too. So
I like ULM's uniforms. I think those are cool, man. They look they're almost tie-dye-ish.
A little bit. Got a lot of maroon.
Oh, what else, man? What else is going on today? How was your day today?
I worked all day, bro. I was looking at the trending stuff. First of all, I didn't listen to it, but did you know Stephen A. was on The View?
No.
Yeah, that looks entertaining. Well, I'll
I
watch
heard,
that later.
I heard that there are actually people that are wanting him to run for president.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's true.
You imagine that guy as president?
No.
Oh my God.
Kyrie Irving, ACL injury thing. Saquon Barkley is now the NFL's highest paid running back with the Eagles.
20 million a year.
What else?
I think the New York Jets. I think if the Philadelphia Eagles were being, fair, that they would go ahead and send the GM a championship ring, because he pretty much handed him the championship when he gave him Barkley. And isn't it nice to see a team actually reward a player for being the best player on their team, instead of nickel and diming them and not rewarding them? You know what I mean?
Yep. And then you already mentioned Devontae Adams was released.
Devontae got released. Like I said, today at like 5:00 was the franchise tag deadline. So I saw that, the Bengals, for the second year in a row, franchise tag T. Higgins.
Yeah.
CD Lamb rearranged his contract so they could free up $20 million to keep Okazuna, or however you say his name.
I was just looking at it. I was trying to Osa Odigazua. I butchered that, I'm sure.
Dude, the girl on ESPN today that was doing like the 15-minute, this is ESPN radio and all that, she reported on it like 4 times, and I think she pronounced his name differently all 4 times. So I think it's okay.
Oh, so did you watch the Dexter, the original Dexter?
No, I watched 4 or 5 episodes of it, and I don't know, I felt wrong rooting for a serial killer. He only kills bad people. I know, but he's a bad guy too. It's like,
not really. But really, yeah.
He just cuts people up for like.
Yeah. Hey, they did something bad,
Yes, I get that, but you can't correct evil with evil.
Anyway, I saw that they're making a new series, Dexter Resurrection is the name of it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a new series or whatever with Dexter. And they've been revealing the cast and stuff. Neil Patrick Harris is gonna be in the cast.
Doogie?
Probably
Hauser?
Yeah. So he's probably some policeman or something, probably, I bet you.
I bet you he's a celebrity, so I bet you he's somebody that Dexter ends up cutting up at some point.
His name's going to be Lowell.
Lowell. Okay.
So anyway.
The best.
And by the way, we did not talk about Reacher yesterday. Did you watch?
I didn't watch the new episode, man. My bad. I looked at it 3 times and I was like, I need to watch that. And something else came up every time, but I will watch it.
Man.
We'll talk about it.
It's
we'll
good,
talk
bro.
about it tomorrow.
I need to watch it again just so I'm refreshed on it, but it's good. It was good from what I remember. All right. We'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah. The best Lowell on TV ever.
What was that show? Wings?
Yeah, the mechanic Lowell. He was hilarious, dude.
That show was funny.
Okay, best Gene Hackman movie.
Oh, good.
Okay. If you exclude Hoosiers, you got to take out Hoosiers.
I'd have to look at a list of them. Let me see. Because right off the bat, I'm like, Enemy to Stay, Unforgiven,
Oh yeah, man. The Replacements. I love The Replacements, man. That's one. I love that. I love that movie.
Wow, man, he's been in so many movies. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I really liked him in the original Superman movies.
I forget about that all the time. He was the original Lex Luthor, man.
Yeah, and I was such a Superman fan when I was a kid that those movies were really stood out to me.
You think there's anything behind the Superman curse?
I'm not sure what I know what you're talking about.
Well, the guy that played Superman in the 1950s ended up committing suicide.
I didn't know that.
Christopher Reeves ends up falling off a horse and, paraplegic or quadriplegic for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
There was another one in there too. It might have been some guy in the 70s or something like that. I don't remember.
I don't remember the guy's name from that Superman Returns or whatever it was. Brandon something.
Oh, I forgot that was a different guy, wasn't it? It's not that Roth guy that plays him now, is it?
No, it wasn't Cavill or Cavill or whatever you say his name.
Yeah,
Henry. Yeah, no, the one where he comes back. He's been gone for a long time, and he comes back, and Lois is married, and got a kid.
Yeah, and I don't remember who played Lois in that one either.
It's the one girl, man, that was in the Pauly Shore movie.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
In-laws,
son-in-law or something like
son-in-law. That's what it was.
That girl.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure. I think that's her.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's her. Yeah.
All right.
Wow, we discovered a lot of movies right there.
6 Degrees to Kevin Bacon.
Yeah. Oh, we're up 9-0 now. Top 5.
Yeah, we were up 9-0 after that last home run.
So what is it? 10 after 7 or 10 after?
10 after 7. If you're up 10 after 7.
What do you think about that?
I think it's good. I mean, if you're up 10 runs on somebody, especially in baseball, what are the chances of you coming back in 2 innings?
You never know. That's just 5 an inning.
I think if my team's losing, I'm like, I want to play the last 2 innings. If my team's winning, I'm like, yeah, that's good. Let's call it a day.
This is true. That's very true.
It saves on pitching. I think it's a good rule. Now, I guess they could stretch it out and say, let's make it 15 or something like that, I guess. But because I've seen the Hogs, like they had a game against Charlotte on Sunday. Nice play. They had a game against Charlotte where they had an inning where they brought 16 batters up to bat, and I think they were down 9-2 at the time in the 4th inning. So, I mean, it's not unforeseeable that you could come back on somebody in 2 innings, but I don't know. I think it's 10 after 7 and both coaches have to agree. So if the opposing coach is like, no, we playing it, I guess, you end up playing it or something.
I guess if you had your 7, 8, 9 hitter coming up, you'd be like, yeah, let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's
yeah. Well, I mean, you got 2 innings though. So that means that in the 9th, your 1, 2, and 3 would be coming up. So
that's true.
I mean, you never
I feel
know.
like I would quit if I was the coach that was like, yeah, we give up. Why? I wouldn't do that. I'd be like, hell no, we're fixing to come back. You better get back over in your own dugout.
I think it would depend on who I was playing. Like if I'm playing somebody that's in my own conference and that I match up well with, yeah, I want to play the last 2 innings. If I'm playing number 1 in the nation and we're getting beat by 12 runs, in the 7th inning, I'm like, all right, guys, let's regroup for tomorrow. Because this is a 2-game series. So, you don't want to waste your whole bullpen in the first game or whatever, especially if you're getting skunked.
Yeah. Man, I saw something they played, was it 13 or 16 different infielders or something like that, or not infielders, but players over
He
weekend.
is so loaded, dude. He is so loaded. And usually we're looking for that 9th guy. I feel like every year it's like, if we just had, a first baseman, or if we just had this, or, whatever, if we had a good DH or whatever. He is so loaded in the dugout this year. He has no excuses. And I don't know. And our pitching doesn't look too bad, man. Our pitching doesn't look bad at all. Now, we get into SEC play, and it might be different.
Yeah, it might look different against Tennessee.
It might look different against Tennessee. It's definitely going to look different as far as the batters are concerned.
We'll see how it goes.
But, I mean, we've already moved up to number 3 in the nation. And I'm happy just being Yeah, I'm just happy being in the top 5. That's fine with me.
Well, we got some SEC games tonight, some other games, in case you were interested.
In basketball?
At 5, yeah. Georgia at South Carolina, LSU at Kentucky, Texas at Mississippi State, Auburn at A&M.
Yeah, I heard a guy on the radio. I think Auburn's or Texas A&M is getting 5 points at home against Alabama or against Auburn. And this guy was like, yeah, if I was you, I'd take the points, and I'd take Texas A&M because they got, Auburn's got Alabama coming up, and they're on the road, and Texas A&M's lost like 4 in a row, 5 in a row, and they're going to be jacked to play number 1 and all this stuff. And he said, now, after I've said that, I do want to tell you I've bet against Auburn the last 5 weeks, and I've lost. So you might not want to listen to me.
Yeah, I've lost all the bets I've placed for the last couple months, but listen to me when I tell you, bet for okay. I'm not rooting for you, man.
But I could
see Floppy.
Yeah, what's up, Floppy? I could see how it could be a trap game, especially if you got Alabama coming up right after it. Texas A&M, man, they're one of those teams like they can come out and play really well, or they can come out and play like trash. They're a lot like the Razorbacks, man. They're a lot like the Razorbacks.
Yeah, I don't know. Remember I told you I was hate watching the other night?
You was what?
Bubble watching, hate watching. I told you we went like 4-0 in the bubble watch. Like what we needed to happen, all of it happened. Lipscomb beat Central Arkansas. Duke beat the crap out of Wake Forest. Holy crap! I watched some of that game. That was ugly.
If you made me, without looking at the bracket, and you made me pick a national champion right now, the 2 teams that I'm going to pick for the national championship are Auburn or Duke, because I've watched both teams play, and I just don't think that anybody's better than those 2 teams, man. I really don't. Now it's the tournament, and anything can happen in the tournament. I mean, that's why we play the games and everything. Virginia was number 1 a few years ago, got knocked out in the first round. It happens. But golly, they look good. Both of them. They do look good. Really good.
They do. Kansas got beat again last night, man. They're supposed to be number 1, remember, preseason.
Yeah, I know. We beat them in an exhibition game and gave me really high hopes. And thanks a lot, Kansas. Appreciate that. Bunch of posers.
Yeah, it turns out they stink too. See what else we got tonight. I'm looking to see if there's any other college basketball games. Man, let's see. BYU, Iowa State. That's both top 25 teams. Man, that's about it, man.
Did you hear about this $5 million gold card or green card you can buy?
No.
So Trump signed an executive order, and now if you would like to expedite or the process of being an illegal immigrant to an American, you can buy a $5 million green card.
What? This is a joke.
No, if you pay $5 million, you can have a
You're fixing to hit me with some punchline here in a minute. I know
I'm not, dude. I was surprised by it too. And I thought to myself, well, if they had $5 million,
why would they be coming here?
Yeah, exactly. Well, it turns out we're not the only country that is doing this. Like, there are other countries that have this. Like, you can buy citizenship in their country for X amount of dollars, $5 million or whatever. And it sounds crazy. It sounds like, who would do that? But there are rich people in other countries that would, like to move to our country, and they have to go through the immigration process just like everybody else. And it's a pain in the butt. Our immigration system's messed up. It takes forever to get through. It's expensive, all this stuff. And now you can, if you got the money, you can buy a $5 million automatic green card.
That's wild.
Isn't that crazy? I thought that was nuts. I heard that today, and I was like, it sounds crazy. But if you sell, you sell 10 of them, $50 million, we get to put towards our debt or whatever, man.
Wow. Can you sell these things for nil money somehow?
Yeah, we need to talk to Trump and like, hey, listen, if they're really good players, you need to let them into the country for a cheaper amount or something.
Yeah, we'll wear MAGA hats or something, man.
Send us some boys from France. All them boys in France can play. Send them boys our way.
Yeah, if they come play for us, they get their card. Oh, that's crazy.
Trump's probably not a Hog fan. He probably roots for.
Probably not. Where's he at? Florida somewhere? He probably a Florida fan.
Yeah, he probably is. He's probably like a Seminole fan or something like that.
Probably. Let's see. What else going on, man?
Not much.
There's probably some NBA on tonight too.
Go see.
Let's see.
Go see. I know that I want to watch the Mavs now, don't you? Oh, I also heard that your boy Suggs is done for the year.
They said for the year?
For the year, dude. He's out.
Oh, man. What was it?
I can't remember. I heard a lot of sports news today, but that was
apparently you did.
Well, I knew I wasn't going to get on my X, so I turned on ESPN radio and listened to it all day long. So I heard a bunch of guys debating crap that I don't really care about, but I also heard some news about what was going on too.
Knee surgery, bro.
Yeah. Suggs is out. It's going to be hard to hang on to that 7, 8, 9, 10 spot with him gone, man.
Dang, man.
Did you see that thing I put in
the out for a while though?
Did you see the thing I put in the show file about the post about Anthony Black and whoever it was needs to move on and develop somewhere else?
Let me see here.
I put it in the show file.
Time to let these guys go develop somewhere else.
You believe it? I was going to ask you, what do you think about that?
I'm not been super impressed with Jet, but AB, I think he's actually got some value.
I don't know. One of us is breaking up real bad. You just froze up on me.
I froze on you?
Yeah.
I'm here. I hear you.
It's mine because my ESPN just went off. Hey, quit that.
She chewing on the cords.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I got the yawns, man. I've been working nights the last last week. More out. I don't know, man. Anything else you'll talk about before we get out to here? You want to try to hold off till the game ends or till the run rule?
I don't know, man. I lost the game. It won't give me the game. You're breaking up on me. My internet has decided to go to crap. I don't know what's going on my end.
All the kiddies are getting home from school.
You sound like a robot.
I sound like a robot.
Yeah. Hey.
Well, you sound fine. I can't tell anything's wrong. So, all right. Well, if you got a problem out there, if you're struggling, you feel like hurting yourself or hurting somebody else, there's a national hotline that you can call 988. Get some help. Don't do life alone.
Hey, you're back. What's up, man? Yeah, Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, man. And I got my TV back. All of it like that.
There you go.
All right. So
I'm at commercial now, so I don't know what you're watching.
I'm watching a commercial.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll be in the Discord.
All right, man. The Hogs don't play till 9 tonight. So
you going to watch soccer?
I don't know. I've already gotten out of it.
If you go, you have to end up staying for the whole thing.
I have to, but the way that the last one ended.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't be leaving early. So if you're going to go, you got to commit.
Yeah. If I knew they were playing JV tonight, I would go because then I would know I would get to see him play. And then I could leave. I could leave after JV was over.
There you go.
But I don't think they're playing JV tonight.
What time does it start?
7.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not. I think JV has their own schedule. I need to get that schedule.
You need a JV schedule. Yes, you do.
JV. And that's the thing, man. Trying to get something from these kids is impossible.
I know.
You know? So who do you play next? I don't know. You know what night you play on? No.
I asked Levi this weekend. I was like, "When's Mom's
got the schedule."
I know.
I was like, well, does Mom get up and brush your teeth in the morning? I mean, are you responsible for anything, or does Mom take care of it all? And then he gets all defensive. Yeah.
Later, Floppy.
Have a good night, man.
No, I asked Levi this weekend. I said, "When does baseball start?" Oh, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Steve sent me the thing yesterday with the schedule, and practice started yesterday. So literally, practice was fixed to start within a day or two, like within the next day or two.
And he had no.
He didn't know. Like, man, what do you?
You think he's gonna make it, or do you think he'll end up getting?
I think he wants to so bad, but he is okay. We went to the Sale Barn, right? I told you how crowded it was. It was so crowded. It was like standing room only. There wasn't even standing room. And he's walking around there for a little while. And he goes, I'm bored. I'm going back here. And he took off, go back to the back, look at the animals. It wasn't 15 minutes. He's up here, the one running the gate, letting the animals into the ring so they can sell them and stuff. He's the guy running the gate up here, letting the animals in. I'm like, how'd you get up here? You don't work here. What are you doing? You know what I mean? He just started working there. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, yeah, they brought me a hamburger too. I was like, what in the world? You don't work here.
Well, apparently they needed help.
He's a people person in a way. He really is. Like, but he has, I don't know, low self-confidence and stuff or something, because he doesn't at the same time, he'll think people don't like him. You know what I mean? Like, but he makes his friends everywhere he goes, and he's like the eye of the party or whatever.
You just described yourself to me.
No.
Yeah, dude.
No.
When we were in high school, okay? When we were in high school, what was it? When people talked about us and we got talked about in unison, when they talked about us, did they say, "Oh, where's Tucker and Big?" Or did they say, "Where's Big and Tucker?"
They say both.
No, they didn't. They said, they said Big and Tucker. Where's Big and Tucker at? Dude,
Pretty
you
sure
were
your
the
mom
one.
said Tucker and Big.
You were the one that got no. Even my mother said Big and Tucker.
She's the only one that called me Jason.
That's what I'm saying. You made friends everywhere you went, and then every time I talk to you, you're like, nobody likes me, man. I don't think this person likes me. Why don't they? And it's like,
dude, I've had 2 girls in my life throw that in my face. They're like, "Oh, everybody loves you." I'm like, "Well, how's that my fault?" You know what I mean? Like, what you want me to make them not like me? You know
but at
the
same time, you worry that people don't like you, just like you were talking about.
Yeah, sometimes I do.
So
I've gotten better about that though as I got older.
So you need to extrapolate some of your wisdom onto Lee.
I tried, but he don't listen too good.
He's young and you're old, and he ain't gonna listen to some old fart that don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, pretty much.
I got it. I totally get it.
I told him anyway, like old farts do.
That's what the old farts do. Son, you ain't gonna listen to me, but I'm gonna tell you this anyway.
It's gonna sink in. One of these days, you can look back on this and remember.
When you're about 40, you're gonna look back and go, "Why didn't I listen to that old fart when he said this?"
I know, man. They don't realize that we worry about them. You know, we want the best for them. You know, they think we're trying to lie. Why would I lie to you? I want what's best for you.
I want what's best for everybody. Like I have a girl working as my sub right now, and I want everybody to succeed. I really do, but not every job is for everybody, you know.
That's true.
I don't know any way to say that to somebody without sounding like, you know, you suck and you need to move on to something.
Hey, listen. This might not be your cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean you're not a good person. Lead with that. See what happens.
Are you firing me, or are we breaking up?
I love your personality. I really do.
Actually, I don't. That's the problem. Like
that's not good.
I can tell you what her problem is. She already thinks that she knows everything. That's her first problem.
Yeah.
She talks constantly. She doesn't take instruction. And I'm starting, after cleaning up the route after her, I'm starting to wonder if she can read.
Oh no. Oh, that's not good.
So
I figure that's pretty vital to be a postman, just to be able to read.
I don't know, but it makes me wonder sometimes, though, because I have been guilty of saying that if they could teach a monkey to read, they could teach it to do my job. If they could just teach a monkey to read, because my job is not difficult. It's sorting stuff, putting stuff in order, delivering it. Your day's over. It's not hard. It's really not. Mm-hmm. And I have seen sub after sub come in there and have to either be fired or end up quitting because they can't do it. And I'm like, what do you mean you can't do it? That's, you know, I can understand not wanting to do it. I can understand like doing the job for a while and being like, this job sucks. I don't want to do this job. You know, I totally get that. What I don't get is somebody that cannot perform the job. It's like, it's not like we're asking you to, build a skyscraper or something like that. I mean, it's not difficult. It's really not.
I don't know. Something happened, man. Mine froze now.
Oh, all your kids are getting home.
Something happened.
All right, dude. I'm gonna get off here. Lace just walked through the door, and
There we go.
Probably find us something to eat, and then I think she's gonna go to the soccer game.
All right. I think we're having pork chops and baked potatoes.
Ooh, nice.
We'll
probably end up eating out, I imagine. Eating out, or we might have.
I saw this guy with a genius idea, bro. Okay. And you should use this because you go pick up your food a lot.
I do. Yeah. That's kind of my job.
This guy, it was a, Grubhub, what's the other one? DoorDash. He worked for DoorDash, okay? But he only delivered his own food. Like he would order it and he would pay himself to go pick it up and come back. And he only did it to get his own food. I thought that was pretty genius. Making money to get his own food. It's like getting your food cheaper.
Oh. So DoorDash is paying him something.
Yeah, you get so much for
whatever,
I think. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't work that way, but it sounded genius. If it works that way.
I don't know. This is going and getting dinner every night is what gave me the idea for doing a podcast, or because I was like going to get dinner with Tucker, put the phone up there and record myself going to get dinner or whatever. And I would usually, I'd usually pick some topic and talk about it, on the way to picking up dinner.
You should do that.
I thought about it. I really did. But then I thought, who the hell would watch something like that?
You'd be surprised.
You would be surprised.
There's lots of floppies out there, man.
Well, it's not. All right. It's a good point, but still.
And people like you too, man. I ain't the only one. People always like you too.
Yes, people do like me. I am like I'm like a rash, The longer I'm around, the harder it is to get rid of me, kind of thing.
I think it starts out as a healthy fear. It leads into, wow, this guy's pretty funny, actually.
I get away with stuff that other people can't get away with. I can say stuff that other people can't say, but it's because people like me. Like if somebody said some of the things that I said and they didn't like me, they would be like, "Man, that guy's a jerk. I can't believe anybody even hangs around him or whatever." But I don't know. I get away with some stuff every once in a while that I probably shouldn't.
All right, man. I will catch you later in the Discord.
Okay. I'll be there. Good. I'll probably be, we suck again. I can't believe this. Why do they suck so bad?
I told you TB needs to be traded.
It's definitely not going to hurt my feelings if we get to the end of the year and he decides that he wants to transfer somewhere else or go try a shot at the NBA or something like that. That's not going to hurt my feelings at all.
We got another big recruit coming in for a visit on the Mississippi State game.
Okay.
No, like he's a top 5 kid.
And I don't know. We'll see how they play tonight. I don't have.
What's the score? Score is 9-0, bottom of the 6th.
Yeah.
9-0. They're going to run them here in a minute. But we're getting out of here anyway. Y'all watch the end of the game. I'm going to watch the end of the game. And then I will catch you in the Discord later. Join the Discord if anybody wants to. It's the links in the description. And we will catch y'all later, man.
Go Hogs.
Go Hogs.
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.